As you were lynching Kyrie, you all better get the point. You all better get the message. They don't want you rising up into that knowledge that will make you a real man and not a glorified punk. I'm saying to the ADL, sir, we know you. And we know that we know you, and you know that we know you. Don't talk to Kyrie by himself. He can go and look at the horror of the Holocaust. Why don't you come and look at the horror of what your parents have done to black people in America and throughout the world? Why don't you come and study and repent of your evil to us? Then maybe we can sit down and have a talk like civilized human beings.
Mike
Self-worth, a lesson not taught. Hang ourselves with a rope that's taught, cause we're never taught what we need taught. So it's college every day, we buy what we need taught. But from our eyes, we should be bright-eyed. Instead, we concerned with the 5 on the black hand side. Slide a 5 to smoke something, use the black hand side. Ride Friday's pockets with 5 from the black hand side. We should power up the fist, but we slap away from the light hand side. Luke Skywalker smack the hands extended regardless of the side. The dark side revolted, took matter to its own hands. See what happened when they mess with his own hand. Or gold Hans Masenko's rappers copy each other like a king gold. But those cat staples, that was easy breezy, beautiful. Cover girl is fun. I can listen to a cover girl rather than a tape full of 8-8s who hurls 64s of pharmacies, fallacies. Self-worth is 0 hour. Marvel up is never enough to know that life is circumstance. By chance, you'll be one to change the world. So know your self-worth. Know your self-worth. Bring it back up, do it again. Self-worth is 0 hour. Marvel up, it's never enough to know that life is circumstance. By chance, you'll be one to change the world. So know your self-worth. Know your self-worth. Sellouts out and about, but you don't know a thing about the industry. Kick gravity, throwing bricks at the glass house and God's house, even the White House. I guess we're socialist to opinions, unless it's social media, Wikipedia. But a video gets you turpentine, vanity. You'll get burned in the end when you hit send. So I decided to spit real rhymes about current times, but the execs use their due process to regress truth. As a consequence, that's a cause and effect, or more of a costly effect that affects the food on the table. You fight so long for a label, but then ascertain able to achieve the fable. Aesop Proc stories never rooted from the apple tree. So iPhone 5 to talk me down. One is a realist, one keeps me focused, another I consider a brother. She shows serenity when I'm out of focus, and my girl shows me the greener side even when the patch is past. Self-worth is 0 hour. Marvel up is never enough to know that life is circumstance. By chance, you'll be one to change the world. So know your self-worth. Know your self-worth. Bring it back up, do it again. Self-worth is 0 hour. Marvel up, it's never enough to know that life is circumstance. By chance, you'll be one to change the world. So know your self-worth. Know your self-worth. I don't wanna deal with the stepping stone to speak what I condone. I feel like I got in my zone. I'm not alone, the voice of the boisterous. Gotta be boisterous, watch your door, boy. Structure stuff is merit. I'ma dangle the carrot, will you follow it? White rabbit habit forming, eyes an audience grilling me like forming BS bag. Money means timeline, cash flow. Challenges, oh no, fire sleep. Look at these sheep, no longer people. Continue creep through positive message, hate pick, positive, negative, no neutrality, but a lot of duality, casualty, but I'll do me and masturbate on the industry. Where's my ivy crown without fail? The crucifixion of my conviction in the form of the word hater. No one cater to the level 100 debater, masturbator. It's metaphor, sick as TB, it's a TB. 3 sides of observation like the toes on Misty. Balanced life, yours iffy. Need to finish in a jiffy. Needed to explain self-worth one more time. Self-worth is 0 hour. Marvel up, it's never enough to know that life is circumstance. By chance, you'll be one to change the world. So know your self-worth. Know your self-worth.
This is why I don't let my kid play on my desk. This was on my desk. Hey, little girl. Little girl. Come here. Why is this on my desk?
I don't know.
Right. Hey, give me the line one time.
Say cut it. Check.
Thank you. How y'all doing out there? Kid Gravity. Sorry, y'all. I just ate some pizza and woke up from a nap. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. It's Thanksgiving, and do y'all understand what that means? That means we got 6 more weeks left in this year. 6 more weeks. I know y'all gonna be out there tomorrow. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, watching football, eating food. I hope y'all not eating chitlins, but if you are, just know that is from the digestive tract of a goddamn pig. Don't be like Glorilla, please, and realize that ham is pork. Please don't think like that. I think that was Glorilla. I don't care. I don't follow these celebrities, so I don't know. Which is what we're going to talk about today, family. This is what we're going to talk about. We are going to talk about celebrity worship. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We must talk about this because for some odd reason, since the 2000s, celebrity worship has gotten very, very, very loose. I mean, you can go on Twitter and social media right now. These celebrities have their own pages, but then there will be like at least per celebrity 5 pages that are fan pages. They watch these people's posts and go online and look up news on these people and then post it, and they might even get lucky and get that person to follow them. It is a weird phenomenon. I don't understand it. And yes, I had to put on the intellectual glasses today because we got to have a conversation. Now, this show came about because I put up a poll on YouTube and also on Twitter saying what I should talk about today. And it was this subject, Democrats versus Republicans, and also weekly news. Now, on YouTube, y'all said y'all want me to talk about celebrity worship. We're going to do that. But over on Twitter, they said they want weekly news, which is funny because both subjects tie into celebrities. Because a lot of celebrities been doing a lot of chirping this week. Some good, mostly bad. We got to talk about it, folks. Yes, I am aware of Balenciaga. Yes, I've actually been aware of him for years. When you're on YouTube and social media, you got to be careful how you say things in post because if you do, they will get you. And I know about Balenciaga and all that, BDSM stuff. I know all about that back in like 2015 when they weren't as big as they are now. But, you can't talk about that online because, the fibbies will get you. But celebrity worship, folks, celebrity worship. We got to hear from the master teacher himself. We got to do it. We got to talk. We got to listen to the master teacher. The master teacher. Malcolm X. We all heard the clip. But family, tonight on this edition, we're going to sit and we're going to be like the Cosby Show where they played the MLK I Have a Dream speech and everybody was sitting around and just listening. And Theo was looking hella serious. Well, let's see what the master teacher said about entertainers.
That they call leaders. This included Lena Horne. This included Dick Gregory. And this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community, and have been made celebrities, and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear. And it is an honor, actually, that they endorsed Dr. Martin Luther King and were against the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's actually an honor. Now, when you say that they also, in this same Newsweek poll magazine, I think the pollster said that he went into the Negro community and asked about the Muslims. And many Negroes whom he asked said, well, I never heard of the Muslims. Who are they? You know,
this is the rank and file we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Now, when they got down to the rank and file, this was the answers that they got. This is equivalent to the situation in Kenya during the Mau Mau uprising, when many frightened whites in Kenya, Africa, would go among the Africans and ask them, what about the Mau Mau? And the African would say, I never heard of them. And the same white man who would ask the African this question and very naively believe what the African said, when he went to bed that night, he would lose his head. And usually the one who took his head was the same African who told him that afternoon he had never heard of the Mau Mau.
Except in the Newsweek poll, they used Negro interviewers.
You'll find that oftentimes Negroes are as much on guard around Negro interviewers, who usually represent the bourgeois element of Negroes, as they are on guard around whites. Usually Negroes know that when this bourgeois Negro walks through the door, he is not doing something that he's initiated himself, but he's involved in something in which the white man is the absolute author of and has sent him to the Negro community for some information. And when they give that Negro some information, usually they give him the information that they want him to take back to the white man, because that's who he's going to.
Shout out to the master teacher, El Haj Malik El Shabazz. Shout out to him. Let's see who we have in the building before we really get into this. Narmer X, hello. Computer Robots, hello. B1 and Vulcan, hello. And the others who haven't left comments yet. And shout out to M. Flournoy and Codified Trucking over on Patreon. All right, let's get into it, folks. Yes, celebrity worship is bad. Very bad. Y'all niggas is following around people who don't even know you exist. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some celebrities that I like. I do. But I'm not watching their every movement. I don't care what they do on a daily basis. First one I'm going to start with is Will Smith. Now, he has that movie Emancipation coming out, and that's great. But if y'all saw my stance on The Woman King, I would be a hypocrite if I said I'm going to watch Emancipation. I don't watch slave movies. But I hope he does well, because this is his first project since The Slap, and, you know, this will be a good gauge to see how much Hollywood loves him. But that man... All right, Will, I got to knock you for this. I'm going to have to knock you a little bit, because you went online, sir, and I think you were on TikTok when this happened, and you decided to talk about the movie. But of course, you were fed this information. I don't know if you researched it yourself, but I could tell by the way you were talking, you didn't research this yourself. You said a lot of inaccuracies in this statement.
So I know a lot of people.
So we got to talk.
Used by the accent. For me, that was a big part of being able to tell this story and to be able to.
This man got on the Bill Cosby Coogee sweater wife beater. What is Brother Will? You worth about what they say about $250 million, sir? You had to go get the Coogee sweater vest wife beater over the shirt. My man, you look like you fixing to go back to Bel Air Prep for the alumni game. What are we doing, my man? And you know I ride with you. You're the only rapper I ever heard use the word dichotomy in a rap. I ain't feeling this. But okay. Continue.
Add textures and fibers to the comprehension of what that Atlantic slave trade was like. The character is from Haiti. So just before the Haitian Revolution, a lot of the slave owners, they fled from Haiti into America, where they thought they would be able to continue to maintain their slaves. So the accent is Haitian French. So it's that Haitian French with that Creole from Louisiana. So Peter and his wife were brought from Haiti, and that was their native language. And then their children were born and raised on the plantation in America, and so they were raised under American English. So there's a whole lot of the diaspora of the African slave trade.
I love you, brother Will. You're a big part of my childhood, but I gotta do it. I'm sorry, folks. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. He gotta get it. I'm sorry.
Realize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity of my venereal infection. Now, if I may retain my liquids here for one moment.
I don't know what the hell he just said. Folks, I don't know what the hell that man said. I'm sorry. And I ride with Brother Will. I don't know what the hell he said. What was he talking about? And then he doing all these hand movements. Like, first he looked like he whipping it real hard. I don't know what's going on, folks. What did he say? I would put money on somebody. I would put $10 on somebody's cash app if they could tell me what that man said. I don't know what he said. Brother Will, I ride with you. You gonna have to get this.
This is a sick Negro.
I don't know what you said, sir. And number one, I'm gonna really need people to stop saying that Louisiana and Haiti are somehow linked. I mean, y'all can go down there and talk to Louisiana people. Creole, yes, there's a sector there, but it's not predominant. I'm gonna need y'all to stop that. Really, go look up the history of Louisiana. It's not even close. Hell, you could go look up the history of New Orleans. You could start small. That is a melting pot. Cajun, Creole, African, a lot. Black American. There's a lot of people and a lot of cultures in there. But what y'all trying to do, because down there they got their little French thing going. Y'all trying to put the Haitians into it. Family, didn't we not on this channel cover some Haitians who said that Black Americans ain't got no culture? Did we not do this? I remember doing this video, and they got mad at me. But Did we not do this? And kind of find out that when you go down to Louisiana, they don't know nothing about no Haitian. Last I checked. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. CRU Realty, hello. B1. Last I checked, I could be wrong. But they don't, They don't know nothing about no Haitians. Last I checked, I ain't seen no Zoe Pounders down there in New Orleans. I could be wrong. But y'all love putting up this Haitian stuff all of a sudden now. Hey, listen, now y'all, so I get it now. I get it, folk. I get it. So now all of a sudden, because Black Americans, FBA, the freedmen, brought up slavery, and everybody told them to forget about it, but now gain traction because reparations is going on. So now everybody want to acknowledge their slaves all of a sudden. So now the Haitians are going to start claiming that they had to go run to Louisiana. The Jamaicans all of a sudden are going to start idolizing Tacky and them. Let's see. Trinidad going to talk about how India raped them. Oh, yeah. We know this is going to... Jesus Christ. This is why celebrity worship is bad, folks. Because I know we are very critical of Will when he says things like this. But there's a whole sector of people that actually listen to what this man said, white people, and understand that he might be right because they're not going to research. They're going to assume that for this role, he had done his research. I don't know who gave. By the way, Brother Will, we got to talk. Sir, your movie. And this is another reason why I'm not going to watch it. Because, of course, when you came out with this, I saw it was a slave movie. I said, okay. But I said, let me dig deeper into this. Now, I was supposed to do a video on this, and I never got around to it. But, Brother Will, as a black man, and you have significant input in America. And, American movies, I should say. Sir, why did you do a project about slavery that, yes, it was directed by a black man, but sir, why did you sign on when a white guy who was the reason why this movie's going on? I'm just I'm trying to figure something out. This Mr. Bill Collage, he wrote this piece. What? And it is historically inaccurate. One more again. I could be wrong. This man, who I'm going to show on the screen in a second, this man, why? Sir, y'all couldn't get no black writer. Y'all couldn't get nobody down there. There's no screenwriters down in Louisiana. Last I checked, this is not. This doesn't happen, right? This man. This is your writer. This is your writer. This guy. Uh-huh. Right. I would love to know what research that man did for that. I would love to. Did he go down to them parishes and ask questions? Or did he Wikipedia this month? Brother Will, I ride with you, but not cool. Not cool. So, Brother Will, unfortunately, you're also going to have to get this, sir, because this is how I felt. Your comeback is a slave movie. All right. Say less. Say less. All right. Let's move on, Brother Will. Brother Will. Hurt my heart, brother. Hurt my heart. But let's move on. Queen Alpha, hello. Hello. Hope all is well down there. And please tell Brother Black Alpha stop yelling in the microphone. He's going to fuck around and lose his voice again. And for those, you know, put something on the Brother Black Alpha Network, a.k.a. Black Alpha Omar Iverson Network. Put something on that, Brother Cash App. He does amazing content, and he go off for about 2 hours yelling. You know how hard it is? This man found a niche. He be going off for 2 hours yelling, but he's saying stuff that is constructive. Do you know how hard that is to find on YouTube? Put money on that man Cash App. The dog needs more biscuits for Christmas. They gotta get him a doggy sweater. I'm just saying. Queen Alpha had her eyes set on a doggy sweater. You know, it had mambo sauce on it. It was knitted with a picture of mambo sauce. You know, so they need to go get that. Put something on that man Cash App. Black Alpha 6. Y'all know how it is. All right, folks, let's move on. Kyrie Irving. All right, shout out to you. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. You told white supremacists where to stick it. I feel you on that. You back on the court. That's great. Provide for your family. Provide for your family. Family, they said he dropped 37 the other night. That's great. That's great. But this is what I like. This is what I like. We got to go back. We've got to go back. I like this. This is the move. He's going to get in trouble for this, folks, but I like it. I like it a lot. Now, allegedly, what they're saying is, this is alleged. This was his sneakers, but since Nike cut his other ones, they're saying allegedly he colored out every. Allegedly. I saw somebody said he had on the Hanes socks and something else. Allegedly. They said Hanes socks and Skechers. Allegedly. Oh, Howard Stern, I'm going to get to you too. I'm going to get to you a little later. But that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. DSB, hello. And if that was true, even though he going to get in trouble, that's fire. That is fire. I like that. But, folk, I got to be a little critical of Kyrie. Just a little bit. Brother Kyrie Irving, I get that you had to go back on the court. I get that. And I like that game interview you did. I like that. You didn't want them to goad you into it. Brother, my only criticism of you through this whole ordeal is you weren't forceful enough. That's my only criticism. And I really, really did not want to go off. I'm not going to say go off. I really did not want to bring this part up. This is the only thing I did not like about you with this whole saga. You were not forceful enough. As a black man, you know the dominant society feels as though they can break us easily. You started something. I don't know if you realize it or if you did realize it, you just don't want to be the face of it. I get it. But you started something, sir. You brought forth a conversation that was long told we should not have. Well, actually, two conversations. One about them people, but two also about people who have money, who think that they run everything, but don't like when somebody's talking against that. Again, you were forceful with that reporter. We get that. But this was after the snowball started. By that point, you were struggling to stop it. When you initially got hit with the comments talking about why you tweeting this out, this, that, and the third, I really wish you would have said, go watch it. Again, I'm going to say this again. When you were getting hit with the shrapnel for that link, you should have said, instead of tweeting me your anger, go watch it. Then we can have a conversation. If you would have done that, to me personally, they wouldn't have been on you like they were. Because not only would you have been highlighting something that's been already in the public domain, it would have forced people to either pick a side that, okay, I'm just out here trying to get licks and off a blue checks page and see how many people I can get on my side, or could you stimulate people to say, let me go and research what he put up? If you would have done that, sir, I think you would have been a lot better positioned. You probably wouldn't have went that hard, because what would have ended up happening is them punks over at the ADL would have still came out with their statement, mind you, Jonathan Greenblatt. But then you would have had a contingent of people that said, hey, I watched what he said. I watched what he tweeted out. Can you explain this part? Or here at the hour and 2 mark, can you explain this? Why are you getting mad at this man for tweeting out something that you didn't watch? Because it's clear the ADL did not watch it. And my contention is, I think they're mad that they weren't mentioned as much in there as they think they should have been. So that was my only criticism with you, Brother Kyrie. You should have been more forceful when the thing came down. When you weren't as forceful, they knew they had you. But again, that's just my opinion. Now we move on. Charles Barkley. You have a white fan base, sir. Let's just call it what it is. You have a white fan base, sir. So it's easy for you to sit there and bark on white people, say, you know, he was wrong, he should get grace, and, you know, he just made a mistake. But when it comes to people that look like you, Mr. Alabama, you got all the smoke. You over here looking like Luke Cage, my nigga. What are we doing? Charles Unchained, living large and holding forth on everything from his golf money and politics to Michael Jordan TV sports and Enron. You even wrote this quote. You attributed this quote. Every black kid thinks the only way he can be successful is through athletics. That is a terrible thing. Uh-huh. Right. Very good, sir. Very good. That's so Christian conservative. Is that not, family? Sir, we got to talk. Why did you say this about Ben Simmons last night, sir?
Oh, stop. It's Ben Simmons.
Well, you can call him that, too. He wearing that big old jacket. He got a bulletproof vest under there.
Oh, stop. It's Ben Simmons.
Well, you can call him that, too. He wearing that big old jacket. He got a bulletproof vest under there.
Oh, stop.
You said this about a black man last night, sir. Because Ben Simmons went back to Philly for the first time since he got traded. You said that. Would you have said that if that was a white player, sir? We already know the answer. You would have been out apologizing. Again, you said this about a black man going to play a basketball game in Philadelphia. You said this. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But then, sir, sir,
favorite folks on the call-in shows have been very vocal in their criticism of you for doing this.
You really think I give a flying fuck what the people on the radio call say? Thank you.
They say that Magic's not dead yet, and Billy Cunningham's number is retired. So why can't you leave it alone?
I really don't give a fuck what they say on the call-in shows.
I'm just asking the question.
I'm just giving you an answer.
I'm just asking the question. I'm not talking about the call-in shows. I'm just asking the question.
It's not about the fans. It's about a friend. I really don't give a flying fuck. Well, you can't say flying fuck. I really don't give a FF what they think.
Charlie, years from now, after your number is retired here, would you have any problem with someone doing a similar thing with you in that circumstance?
No problem. People are stupid. I mean, for them to make a big deal out of this is ridiculous. This is nothing. This is just about me and Irvin. It's not about
doing a similar thing with you in that circumstance.
No problem. People are stupid. I mean, for them to make a big deal out of this is ridiculous. This is. I mean, for them to make a big deal out of this is ridiculous.
Really? You made a big deal out of Kyrie Irving tweeting out a link talking about he needs to be suspended. But when they got at you, oh, now people are stupid. Got it. Got it. Kyrie Irving's an idiot, but you're a savant here. Got it. Got it, sir. We understand now. We understand. There you go. I like that. Boycott TNT. Yes, sir. Well, they're on their way to if Warner Brothers has their way, and those TV contracts come up in 24. I'm already hearing Warner Brothers saying they're not going to renew TNT basketball because they don't like the ratings, because we said we're not watching this season. Some of the lowest ratings ever. Oh, he got more to say.
Jinder, I love you. Hey, and if anybody give you shit, you tell them Charles said, fuck you.
I got it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Charles Barkley, you got it. You got it, sir. This is what you do. This is how you are.
Disappointed me. Black people treat gay people. We are the worst when it comes to treating gay people. And that's one thing growing up, it really always bothers me. And I want to reach out to you and all my gay friends, all my transgender friends, and tell you, man, I got nothing but love and respect for you. I want you to be you. And I wanted you to know that day, because I understand being black, what it's like being gay, because you get mistreated, and it's really unfortunate.
Okay, sir. All right, from what I heard, folks, doing some research, that I know he don't put his old lady in line with his daughter, but I heard that, his daughter married one of them. So we can understand why he went so hard on Kyrie. Sir, that statement right there, you basically said we're the most homophobic people when it comes to these LGBTQ. Sir, you work in Atlanta. How dare you? How dare you, sir? There ain't people going up to Midtown Atlanta screwing with the LGBT every day, all day. It don't even happen. Hell, sir, I would argue that Midtown Atlanta is probably the safest neighborhood in Metro Atlanta. I challenge anybody right now in the audience or who watched this on the playback to go Google the last shooting or stabbing or all around G-bashing that happened in Midtown Atlanta the last year. Please show this to me. Please. You want to know the last incident I heard that got Metro Atlanta attention was when them idiots were over there doing donuts on 10th Street and Piedmont. And that's like where they have their the rainbow flag in the crosswalk. Nobody going down there smacking around gay people. Most times people don't even bother them. So please, miss me with the BS. But Charles Barkley, let's ask this question, sir. Since you're now the LGBTQ activist all of a sudden, sir. Now apparently you didn't say this last night either. I guess because it had to deal with another sport. But the white boy who went over there and did the shirt and got kicked out of the World Cup. You didn't say a word about that now, did you? I'm asking for a friend, sir. You didn't say a word about that. Interesting. What about when Putin said what he said about the gay people over there? When he said he don't want them in his country during the Winter Olympics. Because I'm actually looking down a thread right now on Twitter. You didn't say a word about that either. I'm coming with a through line here, folks. Look, I put it right here. I'll blow it up. I put Charles Barkley Sochi. Look, 2013. Now, I believe those games were in 2018. But let's see. Let's click this. Oh, now you can't run it. All right. Say less. Let's see. Why did they take this article down? Wow. A lot of these, this whole thread, you can't find anything on this. Sir, why didn't you say something then? But, of course, black people are all the homophobes, right? Yet black people were going to Eddie Long's church down here, and he was doing what he was doing with boys. They didn't have a problem with it. Huh? You got all that to say out there about us and the LGBTQ. Yet we not out here beating up the LGBTQ. Matter of fact, that whole Colorado Springs stuff, who did that, sir? Family. Put the color of that person in the chat. I just want somebody, I just want to see some. Who did that shooting? That mass deletion, who did it? Oh, Vulcan. Yes, they're too busy talking about the shooting in Denver, treating it like the biggest tragedy that happened in the LGBTQ community. Sir, Vulcan. I'm surprised they didn't bring up the Pulse nightclub. I'm surprised they didn't bring that up yet. Grand evening. Yes, V. Malsby. Grand evening to you. I'm surprised they didn't bring that up as a comparison. Uh-huh. Right. Thank you, Neymar X. He was white. Very good. Yeah. Charles Barkley. Come on, sir. You're supposed to be smarter than this. Maybe. You went to Auburn. Auburn's a good school. Come on now. Come on, sir. We're homophobes? You've got to be kidding. Sir, let me explain something to you. I'm going to put this back on me. Sir, we so homophobic we let Billy Porter exist. Y'all didn't hear me. I'm going to say it again. We're so homophobic, yet we let Billy Porter exist. Do you know how easy it is for us to shut down Billy Porter? Like that. We could have done it years ago. We could have shut that man down when he did that Democrat National Convention performance. We could have shut it down. We said we don't care because we know he's no threat. And guess what, Charles Barkley? Now Billy Porter trying to reinvent himself. He trying to come down with the dreads and all that. He trying to be Rick James all of a sudden. It ain't working. Nobody's paying attention to him out here in these streets. You know who pays attention to him? That's right, the white LGBT. We didn't have to do much. We let him exist, but we're not supporting him. Want to keep going? I don't think so. I could pull out example after example, sir. You don't want to do this. Okay, fine. I'll give you another one. If we were so inclined that we didn't like the LGBT, as you so said in that CNN soundbite, do you realize if we really made an uproar, the Dora Milaje would have been heterosexual? Those two would have been heterosexual in the movie that just came out. We would have went off in the first Black Panther and said, why does those two chicks, why does the Dora Milaje have lesbians in it? See, they were smart enough to downplay it because remember, we went off. Well, I shouldn't say we. People who saw Endgame went off. They were like, why are you shoehorning a character in there and making him the focal point? So much so that, damn, the rest of the movie, the LGBT only talked about that part. We said, okay, whatever. The movie was still good. It's whatever. You tried it with this movie, but y'all knew what was going to happen if you would have made it keep going throughout the movie. You waited to the end to put that little feeler out there. Now it's comic book accurate, so okay. But you knew what was going to happen. But we're homophobic, right? We're the homophobes. Got it. Why is Charles Barkley championship phobic? Because he overrated himself. He's a small forward who played power. Hello, by the way, King and Queen Legend. McFact, hello. Fam, never forget that phobia means fear. It has nothing to do with disapproval of something or someone. We got to be careful taking on these fake names and phrases. We don't even... You know, McFact, you know us. We don't say a damn word. When they try to say we transphobic, homophobic, xenophobic, we're like, okay, whatever. And we move on. We don't internalize that stuff. You go say that to anyone in another group, they get all pissed off. They ready to fight you. They ready to dox your ass. And by the way, King and Queen Legend, for that comment, you was terrible. I hope you have pickles on your nachos. That's what this man said. But yeah, y'all got all that smoke for brother Kyrie Irving. You got all that smoke for Kanye. Y'all ain't got no smoke for Howard Stern and his blackface. You ain't got no smoke for that. That man did an entire bit with his people in the room saying the N-word over and over again. Folk, I would love to play it here, but y'all would get offended. I'll just paraphrase it. 2006, this man was doing a football pool. He had a guy that's Jewish come on in that football pool. That coon Robin said 3 words to that man. That man went on a 4.5 minute tirade calling her the N-word. He said it. I had to count it. He said the N-word 44 times to that woman. And he never cut the phone call off. I'm almost tempted to post it on Twitter. I might do that after this show. Hear me again. He had a Jewish guy come on the phone. Robin said 3 words to that man. Matter of fact, I tell a lie. She didn't even say 3 words. She just laughed. He went on a 4.5 minute tirade calling her the N-word 44 times. With different variations. Hard ER. But he wants to come outside and go in on Kyrie Irving. Got it. Family, 2023. We've got to be. We're gonna have to really start putting foot to ass. I'm not talking about verbally. We really gonna have to start putting foot to ass. Because this is all test. They're gonna see what they can get away with. Because now I guarantee you, come next year, all this N-word stuff and all this anti-black stuff, they're highlighting all these other black diaspora groups. They're going to be the ones that come out and say that doesn't bother us. So now they're going to take that as a word and use that for everybody. Because since most of us that are on code are not pressed, but we're still going to call it out, they're going to use them to be the negative, the antithesis. It bothers us, but they're going to say it bothers us, but we're not going to pay attention to it. So they're going to think that we're going to be walking around with racial tinnitus. Can't have that. They're going to recognize. Can't do this no more. People get a little too comfortable out here. Because now, look, every time somebody says the N-word that's not black to a black person, they get stomped out. Now we in trouble. Now they want to act like we're the aggressors. We're wrong. All right. Foot to asses. That's all I got to say. Foot to asses. Y'all know how it is.
See, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Yep. Celebrity worship, though. That's what we talking about. Celebrity worship. Chris Brown gets kicked out of an MJ performance because they still mad that MJ told ABC where to stick it. They're still mad that MJ told Sony where to stick it. Now everybody's talking about, oh, BT. They need to put Chris Brown up there. Now they trying to go after Kelly Rowland. I know y'all probably don't do the resolution thing, but if y'all do pray for the resolution, I need y'all to pray that these celebrities, black celebrities, get on code. They already, now I knew about this last year. Ice Cube turned down $9 million for not getting the Bell Biv DeVoe to work on a movie. Now they're reporting it. Why? It's no coincidence that as soon as Trump runs, they put that back out there. That story comes back out because he did the Platinum Plan. Well, Contract with Black America that became a focal point of the Platinum Plan. King Queen Legend says celebrity, when you take the root word and mean celestials, is why they are called stars. Hence, looking up to them. Words are weapons. Oh yeah, I don't look up to none of you. I enjoy what you do if I like what you do, and then I shut the computer off because there's a whole life out there. To me, y'all are just humans with money. That's it. King, they won't get on code until we manufacture grassroots celebrities. All other celebrities and manufacture props. I wouldn't call our grassroots people that get in the limelight celebrities. I won't call them that. I'll call them more effectors. I won't call them celebrities. Because once you label somebody a celebrity, you're allowed to go after them. We got to be careful with that. We got to make sure that if we do put somebody in front to talk for us, that they know when they look back, the protection's already there. The same amount of people or more before they were pushed up there. No, I understand. Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah. I understand the context. It's just no. I won't call them celebrities. I'll call them effectors. This celebrity worship is out of hand now. I'm like, dude. And black women, didn't I tell y'all months ago to go have this damn summit? I told y'all go do that summit. Since they want to put the limelight on y'all and y'all apparently are running hip hop, y'all should have came out and had this summit. Y'all should have come out and had this summit already in Atlanta while it was still warm and put out the edict. Them chicks y'all propping up in the industry, they're not us. There's a select few we rock with because they stay on code. Like China Arnold, Lisa Leslie, Kelly Rowland. I know how y'all feel about Jordan Sparks. She came out and defended Chris Brown. I know how y'all feel about her, but y'all let me know. But the ones that are on code, y'all gonna know who on code. And that's who we ride with. The rest of them, y'all could keep them. Because I tell you that right now, I would trade about 50% of them female rappers for a shot of Shakur to come back to America with no charges. I would do that right now. But I can't. Can I play conspiracy theorist a little bit before we get into Twitter things? Can I play conspiracy theorists? Let me get a one in the chat if you let me play conspiracy theorists. And by the way, why y'all do that? When I see these celebrities coming, when I see them, this is all I see whenever they talk. This is all I heard. All right. So I got 3 ones. All right. Let's do some conspiracy theory. I think, again, this is just a conspiracy theory. I think next year the black celebrity is going to die. Well, the title of black celebrity is going to die. And it won't even really be someone that's in the industry that does it. PGH Big Dog, hello. This whole Hunter Biden laptop thing that everybody now says was true 700 something days after we told y'all it was true. It's going to bring a lot of people down. My conspiracy theory is that if they make Obama testify, because if you look at the history of that whole situation with Ukraine, Burisma, and all that, That started when Biden was vice president. So inexplicably, Obama, whether he knew about it or not, he's going to be complicit in that, according to the Republicans. If they got enough nuts, they better make that man testify under oath, public record. The problem for Obama is if they compel him to testify, regardless on which way he goes, he's done. And the Democratic Party will be done. What do I mean? If they ask him to testify and he says, I didn't know nothing about it, you, as a former sitting president, just admitted that you're inept. You also just showed, as a black man, you can't lead. That would be devastating. Now, if he does testify and admit that he knew something about it, they're going to ask him why you didn't say something. Why didn't you, as a man, stand up and say, this is wrong, stop doing this? All those coons and unicorns that love them some Obama, they're still pumping this man till this day. They really gonna have to sit up there and come into reality that this Negro that y'all been loving since 2004, well, technically 2008, was not who you thought he was. Because I know y'all ain't gonna want to admit this, but y'all think Obama's the ultimate black celebrity. Like when he was going out there in 2020 doing his thing, stumping for Biden, and he was getting booed, I watched those comments. Them black folk were annoyed as hell. They were going in on the fact that that man was doing videos and live streams and he had more dislikes than likes. They were annoyed. They hated our guts because we were going in on him. They wanted to, dude, black folk, do y'all remember when people who were pro-Obama wanted to fight the anti-Obama people that were not white? Remember when Obama was in office and we would tell our parents and our friends and family, that man ain't that great, they ready to fight us? If Obama gets called to testify and it don't go the right way, not only will the Democrat Party be done, but the image of the black celebrity will be finished. Because they will never trust a black celebrity after that. Because most of them black celebrities voted for that man. That super coon Kerry Washington talking about, oh, I couldn't stump for Obama the second time because I was on Scandal and people would have thought that me and him were doing things because he was president. Man, if you don't go sit your no ass having ass down somewhere. Pissed me off when she said that. You could have been like Max. You could have been like Erica Alexander, man. You could have dressed up like Olivia Pope. Nobody would have cared. Hey, by the way, since thank you, Neymar X, Narmer X, thank you. Since y'all now want to put out Trump's tax returns, I don't give a damn why, whatever. Why don't y'all pull everybody's tax returns? I want to see everybody's. I want to see everybody. I want to see Trump's. I want to see Obama's. I want to see his old ladies. I want to see Malia's. I want to see Sasha's. I want to see everybody in Congress. I want to see everybody enjoying cheese. I want to see everybody at the Pentagon. I want to see everybody's. Put everybody's out there. I don't care who you are. Put it all out there. Show your money. Obama's sitting on, what he sitting on? He's sitting on $150 million, folks, from his stepdaddy. $150 million. He waiting for the other sister to croak, so you get the full fortune. $300 million plus, because I know it collected interest. But yeah, come on. Put everybody's information out there since everybody out here pocket watching. Go ahead. But anyway, folks, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Because we got a lot to cover in Twitter things. Got a lot to cover. Here we go. Yes, sir. We are in Twitter things, and you all know what we do here in Twitter things. Every week, I cultivate tweets that I saw that are either funny or thought-provoking. So we have to begin with breaking news, folks. Breaking news. I don't know if you can see that. I will up it some more. Folks, what does that say from disclose.tv? Disclose. It says new. Devoted people now make up a majority of coffee venereal disease deaths. It is no longer a, quote, scamdemic of the undevoted. Didn't we not tell y'all this a year ago? It ain't us, the purebloods, that are getting sick. It's everybody that you devote up. Y'all said we were crazy. Y'all said that we were conspiracy theorists. Somebody even called me the Black Alex Jones. Who printed this? What does that say, family? Say it loud for the illiterate bastards. It says the Washington Post. Family, Jeff Bezos let this ride. I say it again. Jeff Bezos let this ride. Because if you don't know, he owns the Washington Post. He let this go out. Y'all don't listen when we talk. Y'all don't listen when we try to save your life. Family, when I was doing my scamdemic videos, I wasn't doing it just to get quick clicks. I actually did this research. I went down that rabbit hole. I didn't really want to because I knew what I was going to find. But I did it for the family. And I told y'all. I even told people this back in 2020. I would rather you get it and get over it. Now you have the natural immunity. Y'all ran to go get a Bell Biv DeVoe shot because that little midget fuck told you that if you got it, you go back to normal. How do you feel now? Because, folks, guess what's going to happen? This is another thing they're not telling you, folks. Now, corporations are going to start, because they're still telling people to get them back into offices. They're going to go to the government and ask them, listen, we need assurances that we can get money back from you when these people start falling out and getting, sicknesses from the coffee venereal disease. What do I mean? Once they start going back into offices, folks, I guarantee you're going to start hearing a sharp uptick in coffee venereal disease infections. I promise you. It's subdued now because there's not a lot of people in the office. But once they really start filling them offices up again, boom, you're going to hear that again. Which is why Fauci came out and said, oh, go get your updated acceleration. Yeah, sure. I was actually going to make a joke on Twitter about that, but I said, I don't want to open myself up to that. Because I was going to say something like, I'm on my way to go get that coffee venereal disease. What's the word? DeVoe. But then I turned around because I knew I had some sense and went back in the house. And I knew they were going to get mad. Aubrey Dean, what is that? Oh, they're already getting sick in your office? Lord, please be careful, man. Please be careful. But yes, folks, you see that. When we told them that this was it, they told us we were crazy. Now that they're looking at the numbers and now they think their agenda is working, now they're going to admit it. Yeah. Yeah. We win. Now, folk, what we're about to play here is the father of the Colorado Springs mass deletion. He looks like a fentanyl head who just left the boxing ring. But let's hear what he has to say.
The shooting involving multiple people, right. And then later on to find it's a gay bar.
Yeah. Sir, you sound like John Fetterman. I need you to put some bass in your voice. I know it's in Colorado and you're a mile above sea level. I'm going to need you to put some bass in your voice. Let's see. Vulcan 2054. How many accelerations do you have to get now? I've lost count. Right now it's 2. But they're talking about you have to do it every year. Yeah. No.
Yeah, right. And
I was like, oh my God, is he gay? As a scare, oh my God, shit, is he gay? And he's not gay. So
this is son. This is John Fetterman if he was in the WWF in the 90s. What are you saying?
Well, you guys had conversations about that. You were.
Oh yeah,
you told him. Yeah, you were adamant. Gay is bad.
I'm a Mormon. I'm a conservative.
Y'all remember the Ultimate Warrior? This is the fentanyl warrior. He hails from the parts of a meth lab. What is he talking about? Family, look in the left-hand side of the screen. What is this? The news reporter and the cameraman ain't shit. What is this? Why would you have him here? What is this? Keep going.
Republican, and we don't do gay. We don't do gay.
Yeah.
What is this?
Conservative Republican, and we don't do gay. We don't do gay. Conservative Republican. I'm a Mormon. I'm a conservative Republican, and we don't do gay. We don't do gay.
Yeah.
I'm a Mormon. I'm a conservative Republican, and we don't do gay.
Family, he sounds like the white Roland Martin. He's telling you everything else but that he white. Remember, Roland said, I'm a man, I'm a Christian, I'm a lampshade, I'm a chocolate-filled donut, everything but black. This man said, I'm a Mormon, conservative, Republican, but didn't say I'm white. Didn't say this. This is the white Roland Martin. I can't believe it. We finally found him. Screenshot this, send it to the people. We finally found the white Roland Martin. He could play his buddy in the movie. We call it lethal cooning. That is what we're going to call it. We'll give him 3 sequels. We'll call it Lethal Cooning. Let's finish this up.
Yeah, we don't do gay.
Yeah.
I can't get answers from the attorneys really, but they're saying that some of these, it's involving a gay bar or some shit. I don't know.
They let this man curse on TV.
Bar or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what the heck he did. We have a gay bar. I don't know what's going on.
Well, he's accused.
Maybe he is LGBT. Oh, nah. Norma X did. Nah, they can't claim that. That man. The Hispanics will be out in full force. They are not going to claim this man. Y'all not. They're going to be like, y'all not finna make him another George Zimmerman. Y'all not doing it. Yes. Yes, Vulcan. Lethal Cooning. Matter of fact, I might, you know what? If I could just get the logo, I might do it and put it on Twitter. I think I'm going to do it. Yeah, be on the lookout for that Friday. I'm going to do it. Lethal Cooning. Well, let's finish this up.
Of going on a mass shooting at a gay bar and killing 5 people.
Colorado.
Okay, well, that's shit. If he's accused of doing that, I'm not gay.
What? What did he? What?
Accused of going on a mass shooting at a gay bar and killing 5 people.
Colorado.
Okay, well, that's shit. If he's accused of doing that, I'm not gay. I can say that, but he's not gay.
Hey, listen, these reporters, y'all wrong for that, bro. That y'all wrong. You know that man, it's his time to get a Budweiser. Come on now. Y'all know better than that. No way. I'm sorry. He's in Colorado. You know y'all making him late for his Coors Light. Every day like clockwork, he has a Coors Light. Come on now. Y'all wrong for that. That's the picture I'm going to use. We're rolling. This is the picture. Lethal Cooning. The fourth one, Charles Barkley will play the police chief. But let's move on. Oh yeah, this coon.
My father just lost his best friend a couple weeks ago.
Do tell.
Imagine, if he were here, he'd be discussing what's happening, in the country with his friend, my Uncle David. I think it's not just, white people having to kind of deal with this reckoning and a facing of the truth of who America is and has been. It's also immigrants. I mean, I grew up hearing, if you just work hard, if you just speak a certain way, if you just have the right degrees, if you're just kind of, distance yourself in a way from Black Americans, you'll be safe, you'll be fine.
Right. Okay, Karen. Miss Washington Post. Washington Post, you've been taking L's lately, bruh. Okay, Karen. We got to talk. Where your people from? Your people from Nigeria and Ghana. So you were brought up to be a coon. Got it. Got it. Got it. I'm gonna say something out of line. Whenever I see one of these coons go on TV and they got their hair pressed like this, I know they're gonna say some coon shit. And I think the reason why they do this before they go on TV is because they want white people to know that they're safe. Because I happen to find a video, folk. I just want y'all to see some. I'm trying to show y'all something. She look good. I want y'all to see something. This Karen Adia chick. So she was on CNN dissing black folk, but had that straight hair, right? I'm just being a conspiracy theorist again. But then I find this on CBS News as she's sitting here talking about the insurrection. Why is her, look at her, look, now she's natural here. Her hair nice and curly, all this. Yeah. I'm just being a conspiracy theorist, folks. Just don't mind me. This is how I think on a daily. I look at things like this. "2023 has to be the year that we put the coons in the trash." Coons got to go in the trash. She can play the love interest in Lethal Cooning. Question. I just thought of that. Let me look that up. Let's see if she said anything about old Tiffany Cross. I hope I spelled her name. Here we go. Catherine Adia. Let's see if she said anything about Tiffany Cross. Maybe she did. Ooh, she might have. Oh, no. Nope. Huh. No standing in solidarity with your black sister, huh? All right. I figured as much. Let's move on. Black folk. Who eating this? It's Thanksgiving. Who's eating this? We gonna start it again. Yes, that fish is still alive. Who eating this? Play it again. Dinner's ready. Who's eating that? Give me a 1 in the chat if you're eating it. Give me a 2 if you're not. Y'all lying. DSB, you lying. You eat that motherfucker. Just think of it as baby catfish. You won't eat that motherfucker. All right, folks. Y'all gonna like this video. But I'm gonna have to go in on a comment thread on this video. Here we go.
Semi. Walking that bitch like a dog, you heard? That's how I'm gonna be one day. That's the truth right there. He the truth, you heard me? That nigga Marlo, you feel me? My nigga Marlo, get it. Oh, look out. Oh, don't play with him.
That boy really parallel parking the semi.
He the true trainer, huh? We gonna be like that one day, huh? Huh? That's the truth, nigga, huh?
Without being in that motherfucker.
Huh? That's who trained me right there. Huh? I'm gonna be doing that shit one day. Yeah, it takes time. I'll be doing that shit one day, huh? Look at him. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, huh? Who can do that shit, huh? Look at that shit.
That shit crazy.
In that hole like that. Huh? Huh? What is this? Then he stopped
and he stopped that motherfucker.
He ain't inside that bitch. Just that bitch straight. Check that nigga out. Where that nigga come from, cuz? How that nigga cold, man?
No, I'm gonna ask y'all a damn lie. Y'all would eat that. Come on, y'all gonna eat that fish. Come on now. But what y'all think about that video? It's fire, right? Vulcan, you know you a damn lie. You eat that fish. What you mean? Come on, do it like Hillary Clinton. You eat it with a little bit of hot sauce. I like that video. I have a lot of respect for truck drivers. What I don't have respect for, family, is this comment section. These assholes, like this idiot. Why do you care if he has a face panty on? Who cares? They going in on this man that he did it and talking about, oh, he gonna get in trouble because he had the name of the company on there and he not supposed to be doing that. What? Please don't train nobody to do this. I already fear my truck being hit and to imagine somebody parking next to me doing this. What are you You're an idiot, sir. Be quiet. Nigga must have seen a light-skinned nigga do it first. Nothing impressive about a driver using an automatic. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now, we all know if this was a white or non-black person, they would be all over this. He'd be on a Today Show. Matter of fact, they would have him on 6th Avenue doing it. This is why I see why people say black folk can't have anything. Y'all gonna hate. And then when they don't spotlight us, they gonna talk about they being racist. They were sitting there hating on the man who said, I'm going to do this one day. I'm going to do this one day. Why would you hate on that man? And then, of course, you got the chicks that are trying to plan to see if they could get something for Christmas because they damn sure ain't going to show up to mama house without no man. Get some. Here you go. Here's another guy.
Naguru, monoite, nemakumba imi mchitatarika nemo. Uyo fe, uyo. Apeza super lingi wani.
Now, he didn't do it as smooth as old boy, but, you know, I ain't going to judge. Now, he said he did it with a leg. All right. Bless your heart. But you know how it is, family. And I want to see black folk be great. Exactly. He doing too much. That's what they gonna say. He doing too much. All right. We played that already. I ain't gonna lie, folks. I really want this Bill Cosby Coochie sweater wife beater. I still want it. All right, family. We need to discuss this. We need to discuss this. Where is it? We need to discuss this. What is going on here?
My name is for those who don't know. Get what? Just I give you a show. Come on. Hard work, dedication, that's what all about. BBC, stay what? That's it. She Come on, Leslie. This is my year to show out. Show out. 4 years in the game, I'm all so good. My name is Leslie. For those who don't know. Get what? Just I give you a show. Come on. Hard work, dedication, that's what all about. BBC, stay what? That's it. She Come on, Leslie.
What the hell did I just watch? What was this? What did I just watch? This school really let Blossom be the head in this chair. Y'all really let Blossom do this? Y'all niggas. Young black women, y'all really let Blossom get off. Now y'all made me upset. Y'all let Blossom get off. Family. We got, man, y'all really let man. Why'd y'all do that? Hey, family, this is what I saw. I ain't gonna hold you. This is what I saw. That's what I saw. And then when she went to the second round, she's like this here. And then the third go round, they said we gotta up it. When they said say less. Man, they don't go somewhere. I know what it was though, family. This was a white school and they were one of the few black kids there. I get it. Y'all let her take over. Y'all probably wanted to have your own cheer squad, and they said, listen, y'all got to have the diversity higher in there. And they picked Blossom. I get it. I get it. Patrice, hello. I get it. Yo 103 Queen and hello. You thought she was deaf? Hell no. Oh, we gonna show you somebody deaf in a little while. But y'all let Blossom get off. I mean, I ain't mad at you. I mean, do your thing. I guarantee you, like I'll say like 80% of them girls are probably African anyway. But yeah, y'all got it. Let's continue. This Negro, I got to get him.
Black Americans, that we are not FBA. You see, Black Americans or African Americans are the kindest groups of people in America. FBA, right? Foundational Black Americans, which is a phrase, okay? I want you to keep in mind, it's a phrase.
You're an asshole, number one. Because Foundational Black American. Negro, where did you go to school? I want to smack the teacher who allegedly taught you the difference between an acronym and what it stands for and what a phrase is. I need to smack that teacher. Because it's clear your dumbass don't know what a phrase and an acronym are. Foundational Black American is not a phrase, sir. It's not a phrase. Number one, it's a lineage, but it's an acronym. It's a title. I get it though. And I shouldn't be talking about hairlines because I have a non-FBA hairline, but your braids are on too tight. You not thinking, my nigga. But that's okay. You look like you graduated from that nigga who tries to tell you and show you how to do self-defense skills and fucks up. I get it, but I'm going to let you ride because after I let you ride, I'm going to destroy you.
But it doesn't represent African Americans or Black Americans. Most African Americans and Black Americans, we don't even know what FBA is. You can ask.
My bad. That was my fault. I was trying to pull something up. That was my fault. Play this dumbass again.
For all African Americans, Black Americans, that we are not FBA. You see, Black Americans or African Americans are the kindest groups of people in America. FBA, right? Foundational Black Americans, which is a phrase, okay? I want you to keep in mind, it's a phrase, but it doesn't represent African Americans or Black Americans. Most African Americans and Black Americans, we don't even know what FBA is. You can ask you can go outside in America randomly, ask an African American what's FBA. They will not know what you're talking about, okay? They won't know what you're talking about. So I just want to make it clear. FBA is a cult. Its leader is a pimp. FBA are the lowest denomination of African Americans.
Okay, nigga. Let's start here, my nigga. Let's start here, my nigga. Let's start right, nigga.
FBA.
Let's start right here.
Right? Foundational Black.
Nigga, why did you just walk through the garden into the entrance to the Garden of Eden, my nigga? Can we talk for a minute? Why did you just go through the entrance of the Garden of Eden, my nigga? Why did you do that? Is that your way of connecting with the ancestors, my G? I want anybody to go look this up. This man looks like the battle rapper Mr. Mills. Go look that man up and tell me he don't look like him. Nigga, you look like you run with Taharka Bay, sir. Why all these pseudo-intellectuals do this hand when they trying to talk like they into something? Like they trying to grasp the whole world. Nigga, you look like you grabbing a cheeseburger. And I shouldn't even be cracking on you like this because I'm not an FBA. But I'm fixing to get on you. Because when you started talking, again, this is all I heard. This is coon babble, sir. I'm not even trying to be funny here. Sir, what are you talking about? You another one of them. So you one of these cats who think FBA is a cult. Okay. Again, they're a lineage. They've told you this on many occasions. So you clearly hear when they talk. Okay, fine. You must be one of them Pan-Africans. Nigga, you brought up Tariq Nasheed being a pimp. Okay. Sir? I'm pretty sure you probably follow El Haj Malik El Shabazz. That man was a pimp. He pimped white girls. But we hold him up in the highest regard. Why? Because he changed. But I get it. I get it. Y'all don't want to see black people change. Y'all want them to stay down there in the gutter with you niggas. Nigga. You have the balls to say this on film. That's cool. You wouldn't have the balls to say that to that man in a Twitter space on his channel. You wouldn't do it. See, at least when I called into Jason Black and asked him a question, he gave me an answer. I had enough balls to go ask him that. I may not have liked the answer that he gave, but you know what? I respect him for answering the question to the best of his ability. You Negroes that come outside and talk about FBA all damn day, why aren't you talking about solutions to help black people ascend? You Negroes love bringing up all the master teachers, but you Negroes do not bring up any solutions. Y'all got to hate the next man. Y'all got to pocket watch the next man. Y'all got to bring up the fact niggas have former lives before they did something. You the same niggas who come outside and say, oh, Jason Black don't show his face. What? Okay, so Professor Black don't show his face and he wrong. So go debate that man on the merit. Well, anyway, he don't debate people, but still. Put out that contrarian thought. But y'all won't do it because y'all sit in these echo chambers of tether bullshit. And, well, let's just call it what it is. Y'all stay in these Oswald Bates echo chambers with the rest of them and think that, oh, because I said something and I got 17 likes, that means I was right. Y'all sitting up there in tether echo chambers doing goofy ass videos and goofy spaces knocking FBA. But the funny thing is, Beatzilla and Black Alpha have spaces like that every goddamn week, and none of y'all show up there. It's just convenient that y'all do these videos, rack up views, but when y'all see a space out there that y'all can go in there and ask these questions, y'all ain't got enough nuts to go up in there and do it. I just find that correlation just boggles the hell out of me. And then again, I gotta say it. You coming up in here looking like Darian Lawn, my nigga. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here. Are you trying to tell us you about to go to war, my G? I mean, you got your backpack on. You look like you about to do the Dora Explorer thing. You got the headphones. You must be listening to, I don't know what the hell you probably listening to who is it? You probably listening to Dane Calloway in there. You said something else in here that I got to get at. Where was
it?
It?
A phrase. Okay? I want you to keep in mind, it's a phrase. But it doesn't...
Nigga, you would lose Wheel of Fortune off top.
...present African Americans or Black Americans. Most African Americans and Black Americans, we don't even know what FBA is.
African Americans and Black Americans. Okay, so you're clearly child of immigrants. Clearly. I like how you're working on your Vegeta / Show Enough hairline. I like that though. I mean, you better than me. At least you got a hairline. I mean, shout out to you. And I like the Vegeta Show Enough thing you got going on. I like that. I like how you went for the aesthetic of a plantation though. I kind of like that. You trying to show us something. You in the field, you got a scarecrow right here with these Goodwill clothes on. You somebody ain't washing these sunflowers real good. You coming freed. I mean, dude, you look whatever.
You can ask you can go outside in America randomly.
Why you look like the fifth member of the Usos from WWE, my nigga? Whatever.
Ask an African American what's FBA. They will not know what you're talking about. Okay? They won't know what you're talking about. So I just want to make it clear. FBA is a cult. Its leader is a pimp. FBA are the lowest denomination of African Americans.
There's such a cult, my nigga. And this is where we go into the realm of these idiots are not self-aware. Idiot, sir. Oh yeah, nah. Listen, DSB, don't disrespect the Predator like that. The Predator was a black man. Don't disrespect that man like that. Not finna do that. That is one of the unsung heroes of the black community. Not gonna do that. That was a black man in that costume. We're not finna do that. That black man took Arnold Schwarzenegger to the limit. That's the only black man that ever took Arnold Schwarzenegger to the limit. We're gonna respect that man. Nah, I ain't mad. I'm just saying. We don't give that man. He has to be credited during Black History Month. That man took Arnold Schwarzenegger to the limit. I'm not mad. I'm trusting. I was making a joke, but I'm not mad. But yes, if y'all Google that, the person in the Predator suit was black. But this nigga, FBA is a cult. FBA is such a cult. FBA had made the government show their ass the last year. Y'all not finna start. He does not look like Worf. I saw that comment in Dwambi's comment thread. He does not look like. Y'all gonna respect Mr. Worf. Y'all gonna respect that man. That man stood up to all them white people on that ship. Give that man his respect. This nigga look like Vegeta and Show Enough. But back to what I was saying. FBA is such a cult. They got the government showing their ass. If FBA did not say what they were saying, Charles Schumer would not have come outside and said, we need 11 million immigrants. He never would have said it. FBA is such a cult. Sir, FBA is such a cult. The The real estate agent ran ABC would not have had their Jeopardy producers allow the word reparations to show up on an episode of Jeopardy. FBA is such a cult, sir. Such a cult. According to you, such a cult. They just had a rally 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. 18 days ago. 2.5 weeks ago. In D.C. on the eve of a midterm election. Draw 3,000 people on damn near 3 weeks' notice. That got international coverage, sir. Publications in Europe picked it up, sir. NPR, who's leftist, picked it up. But they're a cult, right? Uh-huh. They're such a cult, sir. They swarmed Kyrie Irving and also in the process showed how anti-black New York City is and New York State is, that the damn governor put out legislation for the real estate people. That wasn't just because the white boy ran outside and was about to commit a mass deletion on Jewish synagogues. That was also in response to what Kyrie Irving said, because they were afraid that people were going to wake up and start questioning the real estate agents. But they're such a cult, right? FBA is such a cult, sir. These were the same individuals, these same cultists who sat out there and were getting videos banned talking about what happened in Buffalo earlier this year, when they tried to bury that thing under the rug because of the next mass shooting that they had a week later in Uvalde, or was it a couple months later? FBA is such a cult, right? FBA helped get Black Panther, the first one, over $1 billion very quickly. But there's so much of a cult. They said, y'all not going to put these agendas on us because that's going to make everybody look bad. They look out for your black ass. But they're such a cult, right? Fine, sir. I'm going to challenge y'all and all you forehead looking niggas that think like you. FBA, I want y'all to put this out there, and this is going to expose me as well, but I'm fine with it because I'm secure where I am. 2023, January 1st, I don't know. Y'all get to Tariq, Jason Black, Professor Black Truth, get to Torian, get to all the bigwigs. They need to come out with a statement and say, this is the last year we're going to take care of the non-blacks. And well, I shouldn't say non-blacks, the non-black Americans. We're not taking care of y'all no more. That veil, y'all, that's gone. Y'all want that veil, you got to pay a tax on it. Because it seems that now that y'all get on the census now, you can put down where your people are from, and you get butter biscuits from white folks. Charles Barkley out there, he FBA, and he can sit up there and talk for y'all, and y'all are embracing your negatives. And when people say something about Nigerians now, y'all get upset and y'all want to shut that down real quick. Cool. I'm gonna need FBA from a non-FBA person to say no more. January 1st, going forward, no more protection for the non-FBA. And that exposes me too, which I'm fine with. No more protection. Since y'all think y'all the model Negro minority, cool. I want to see how y'all activate out there and how y'all get to the next level without that protection. Y'all got all the smoke for them. Y'all won't go see them race soldiers. The race soldiers just killed Derek Hitting down there in Louisiana over this man's tents and an exhaust pipe. I don't hear none of you niggas come outside and say nothing. Not one piece. I ain't hear nothing. And they shot that man in the head. I ain't see none of y'all come outside. Let me guess, because he's FBA, right? But guess what? Hey, forehead. Well, I'll call you six head. Mr. Phrase Head. That's your new nickname, Phrase Head. Phrase Head. Sir, when Christian Obenselli got his wig pushed back by his old lady, who was out there strumming that beat telling everybody to go get her in jail? Because guess what? Them white folks were not saying a word. Them white folks were happy. I ain't hear no Nigerians talk about they gonna drive from goddamn, and he from Texas. Okay? I ain't hear no Nigerian caravan come from Texas, from Houston, talking about we going to Florida and get no justice. I ain't hear none of this. Who was outside? Besides B1, who was outside saying get that chick arrested? Get justice for that family. And this was before they found the tweets of him going in on him and his punk ass cousin. Who was outside? When they killed, what's his name up there? When they deleted Patrick Loyola, who was outside? Even though they asked questions of where his family's from, who was outside banging that drum? Every time one of us get killed, us non-FBA, they the first ones outside saying, hey, them race soldiers got to go down. But you super coons want to come outside and say they cult and all this. Guess what? Y'all only get to say that because by and large, most of the FBA, either they're not going to say something, or off the strength of what you said, they'll agree with what you said. But y'all want to sprout y'all wings. Cool. I hope FBA say no more. Y'all want to say your own statements? We not endorsing it. We may agree with it. We gonna give you our silent tacit of approval. You go out there, salute to you. Let's see you ride out there. Because when them Nigerians be doing they fuck shit, hey, y'all, that's when y'all want to be Voltron talking about, hey, don't be going in on us, but when y'all come around up in here and y'all got y'all slur words for FBA, everybody wanna laugh and kiki and all that. All right. I hope to God they say no more. And I'll be the first one on the front line saying, go ahead, do your thing. You coming out here with your MacGyver backpack like you saying something. Nigga, what white supremacist building you in front of, my nigga? You saying all this. Coming out in grassy archways like you about to get married, my nigga. What are we doing? I don't mean to roast you, but shit like this is the shit that when something happened to you, people just turn their back and say, you know what, that's your problem. You go handle that. I need this man's name. I wanted to go outside and go into some bushes and try to talk intellectual. And he was so serious. That's what pissed me off more about this whole video. He was serious. But anyway, I can't play that because it has guns. Okay, I gotta go in on white people, but we finna play this.
Obama and all were born here. We on O Block. I just want to be able to come here and be like, fuck yeah, I've been here, you know? Look at this shit. Damn, look! This car about to explode. Bro, we did it. There it is, bro. 63rd, we did it.
That's
I don't know if it's
not
the safest spot to be, but we're in Chicago.
White boy. First off, that's not O Block. That is not O Block. O Block is on the other side. Go where they were knocking down the apartments.
Right now, I'm a little sus down in a cap. I know it's not the most safest spot to be, but like, this is like part of the rap industry, and I just want to experience it, bro. I'm pretty sure we visited the wrong street. Wait, 63rd the bad? We're not from 63rd. Oh, fuck, shit. Wait, Kale, is it said we're not from 63rd? It said 63rd. Is that the wrong street? Oh, shit. Hey, what?
Y'all keep playing out there. Y'all think these neighborhood, okay, hey, white boys, hey, I need y'all to go to Inglewood with that. Go to Gresham. Go to Austin. I want y'all to go to Austin. And I'm not talking about Texas. I want y'all to go to Austin. Pull that. Go with your cameraman, you and the other white boy, and go walk down Racine. I want to see what y'all do. And I'm not talking about near Hyde Park. I ain't talking about over there. I'm talking about where the real niggas are. Go over there with your thing, asking about the rappers around there, and see they don't chase you back to your truck. Y'all think this is a game out here?
Yes, sir.
Y'all really think it's a game out here? All right. Get some. Damn, I can't play that because he has a gun in it. Hey, since y'all wasn't going to eat the live fish, y'all going to eat this. Who eating this Magic Carp? 110th Street. I ain't that nice. 110th Street. Nah, I ain't that nice. They wouldn't be able to survive. Hey, Narmer. They couldn't survive. Goddamn. Let me put them up at Corona, Queens. With them Guatemalans up there. Why y'all messing with? Yo, man, he got Magic Carp, son. 110th is too easy for him. Let me put him in East New York. Yeah, let me put him over there in Corona. We put him over there in let's go put him by Grand Concourse at 149th. Let's go put him by where the Spanish folk hide out in Inwood. Let's go put him in Far Rockaway. And I ain't talking about the white side. I'm talking about over there by Mott Ave. And we go put them by where the A train at, where they used to bury the bodies. They really think shit's sweet out here. Now I'm talking about where they had the broken bottles at. You white boy think it's funny over here, boy. Prospect Ave. What? Shit. Let me, hey, Narma, let me put them by Livonia Ave over there in Brownsville. PD Chicago B1. What's up? We just finished talking about your city. Bunch of white boys, a couple white boys went up, try to go to O Block. Man. And white boy keep playing. They keep playing. I'm telling you, they gonna delete one of them white boys trying to play like that over there. Y'all walk around thinking Chicago ain't real. I done walk through Inglewood. It's real. I ain't made no eye contact with nobody out there. I went in that city. I walked through that city as a tourist. I will give y'all one thing though. Y'all's Inglewood was clean. I will give y'all that. Them houses were nice. But these asshole white boys gonna fuck around one day. Y'all remember the white boy who tried that and he got gunned down? Y'all keep playing out here. Here you go.
Lawyer was fired first, then Superintendent Deion Jackson was fired. The board also hired their replacements at the same time, even though Barrow said he, as a board member, was unaware of that prior to the meeting.
When they terminated Dr. Richardson and Mr. Jackson's contract, or terminated their employment, in the same motion with Dr. Richardson, they fired her and they hired Brandon Gaskins. Now, how can that be when you hire somebody before somebody is terminated?
The board also announced Anthony Dixon was hired as the new superintendent. Barrow wants to know who hired Dixon ahead of the firing of Jackson.
So there had to be some meeting or some agreement with some board members to negotiate the contract.
Chairman McQuillan would not answer questions about why the firings happened. He said this is a personnel matter.
I'm angry. I'm devastated for the students and the teachers of Berkeley County.
Melissa Soul is a teacher who used to teach in Berkeley County. Her son attends a Berkeley County school. But after last night, the changes, including the board's decision to not allow critical race theory to be taught, she's going to take him out of the district.
So why would he go to Berkeley County schools? I have to pull him out. He has to go somewhere
you are planning
else.
to pull your son?
Yeah, he'll go to virtual SC. He'll be homeschooled.
That's a massive lawsuit they're facing right now. A massive lawsuit. They think it's a game out here, boy. I keep playing with these kids' lives. Now that woman said the line, though, that's going to win them that lawsuit. You're affecting them kids. Keep playing.
Please, Laura, please. Let me ask you a question. I don't want you to get mad, okay? What? Please tell me you paid since the memorial service. What? You need to wash your hands. Anything I said.
For a second, I thought that was a rib. But then somebody said it was just from a movie. So I was like, what the hell? Oh, you love it. Shout out to Great Black Shark. He said, overstand this as a black man. If you are either ignorant of the mistakes of our people's history or worse, you are aware of them and are incapable of cutting off liabilities. You are not worthy of leadership. At best, you are incompetent. Leadership requires responsibility and wisdom. Very, very good quote. Now we're going to piss y'all off. We're going to piss y'all off. We got to play this video.
Los Angeles a month. By 1970, there'll probably be 1 million Negroes in this city. And I know that people are concerned about this. They may not talk about it very often, but I certainly heard them shudder in church when he said there'd be 1 million Negroes in Los Angeles.
We shudder because we're saying, in essence, the majority of these people are not like we are. And we felt that maybe some of us felt we left the South because we were getting away from this problem. We are part of this exodus too. But we are a little maybe embarrassed by the fact that here we're going to have a mass element come in that's going to create a tremendous social problem in the community to which we find a great deal of difficulty in relating to.
Well, I don't want to sound like a do-gooder, because I really am not, and I'm somewhat of a snob. But I do think that with these people coming in who are not our intellectual equals, nor are they of our sociological bracket, they're not to be a handicap to us. They'll find their own level. Now, I do sound like a snob, but I don't mean it this way. But they're used to living a certain way, and they too might rise up above their origin and might one day be our associates.
The whole tone of this meeting is we're setting ourselves up as little puppet Jesuses. We can't help anyone else until we help ourselves. The Negro has had two professions, his own medicine, dentistry, law, or psychiatry, and he's had the profession of being a Negro. And many of us have come out here to escape from this second profession of being a Negro. And we are out here a while and we're working.
Basic embarrassment that we as Negroes have.
Oh, so now y'all Negroes. Got it. I can't listen to no more. These assholes that you see now walking around. This is their great grandparents. These are them. These affluent coons. Saying because black people are leaving the South for the West Coast, they're going to have to deal with an influx. They basically said stupid Negroes that are uncouth. They can all go to hell. Played that. Oh, see, Jonathan Greenblatt at it again. I can't wait to do my video on this man. That will be on Patreon. So feel free to sign up for it. Sir, I can't take you serious when you co-sign Michael Eric Dyson. Yep. That's correct, film, animation, art. These old documentaries are a gold mine. This is the information they don't want y'all to know about. Drake Miller, hello. But, ladies and gentlemen, how can I take Jonathan Greenblatt seriously? Folk, Michael Eric Dyson. Folk. Michael Eric Dyson. That super coon. You co-sign him. Family. Do you want to see how much influence Michael Eric Dyson has? Family. This was on BET years ago when they had that whole summit. I think it was called Don't Sleep. It was a summit. They brought like conservatives and liberal commentators together, let them speak, and then they did some backstage interviews. Family. They got Michael Eric Dyson back there. Would y'all like to hear what Michael Eric Dyson said?
For those of you who have heard similar viewpoints espoused by similar people, let me tell you this. That kind of lethal ignorance, that kind of viewpoint that disparages black people, number one, that condescends and talks down to us, number two, that draws specious, spurious parallels between white racism and black racism. Racism presupposes the ability to control a significant segment of the population economically, politically, and socially by imposing law, covenant, and restriction on their lives. Black people ain't had no capacity to do that. Can we be bigoted? Yes. Can we be prejudiced? Yes. Racist? No. The unintelligence of the formulation is problematic when any black person says that. Number three, when black people began to spew this notion that 96% of black people are racist because we vote for a black candidate, suggests that all white people who vote for all white candidates are therefore also unavoidably racist. By that logic, everybody in the world is racist and it balances out, doesn't it? It makes no sense. It is illogical.
You're an illogical Negro. I'm going to play what you just said again.
Because we vote for a black, any black person says that. Number three, when black people began to spew this notion that 96% of black people are racist because we vote for a black candidate, suggests that all white people who vote...
No, sir. Say it correctly. Say it correctly. Armor X, go ahead. Send it to him. Sir, say the quote right. We are racist if 96% of us vote for a black candidate who doesn't do anything and still lionize him to this day. That should have been the quote. Because white folk vote for people who don't do anything for them. But they have enough nuts to call them out and don't catch backlash for it. When we called out Obama, we caught backlash for it from our own people. But y'all never want to admit that. Now when Obama leaves, now it's been, 5 years? Then y'all got enough nuts to say that he didn't do much for us? Now y'all want to play that? No, sir. Black folks voted for that man 98% the first time, 93% the second time. And I'll admit this here, 2012, I was really on the fence about voting for him again. Because I watched those first 4 years and didn't shit change. But I was still in that Democrat mindset. I said, okay, his second term, he'll do things. And I voted for him again. I was this close to voting for Romney. This close. Black folks are racist if we're going to vote for a candidate that's going to not either do something for us or aid in our destruction. Yes, that's racism against your own people. Yes. Y'all are the same ones that love to call black men and black women who do things against black people. Y'all want them shunned out the community, but because it's Obama, he get a pass. He gets an out. Y'all want to finger wag at us. Fuck you. But family, the real reason why I wanted to show you this video was for two things. One, what do you think people in this BET comment thread on this video, how do you think they received what this plebiscite asshole was talking about? Would y'all like to see the numbers? Because we have the numbers. What does that say, folks? If y'all can't really see it, it says 7,000 likes to 17,000 dislikes, including mine. And this was a decade ago. People went in on this man. People went in on this man. But the reason why I said that, ladies and gentlemen, Yes, you're groaning because I'm going to play this video now.
Yeah. All right, introduce yourself, sir.
I am Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson, president and founder of Bond, the Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny. And we are rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man.
Okay, now I read a lot about you, and we have a lot in common. We both have lived in Gary, Indiana. Now, what was your stay like in Gary?
It was good until they elected the...
Now, this is right before he really started acting like he can't talk. But let's hear what he said.
The first black mayor.
Wow.
All hell broke loose.
So why do you say, what do you mean first black? Was it a problem with the first black mayor?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because it gave black Americans their permission to go wild. They attacked white Americans, blacks and Hispanic were fighting. At the time I was at Edison High School.
Yes.
And just before they elected the black mayor, it was a nice school. Not a lot
so you're
of
saying
violence.
a white mayor was better?
Yes.
Really?
I mean, look at Gary now.
Yeah, oh yeah. Gary's the murder capital.
It went down after the first black mayor was elected. It's never been the same. So it was better under the white mayor than it was the black.
What do you think about our first black president?
Man, again, the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. He's going to go down in history as the most hated, redistribution of wealth, black liberation theology, white hated, Jewish hated.
Wow,
he's going to be the worst. He's already the worst.
So it would
he
be
makes you want Jimmy Carter back.
Wow, so it would be safe to say.
I have nothing to do with Jimmy Carter. I didn't vote for him.
Is there a chance that President Barack Obama could actually get your vote? Is it too late?
No way.
Really?
There's nothing he can do.
Nothing at this point.
Not one order of a thing. I mean, look what he's done in the last 4 years.
Yeah. Are you into pop culture at all? Do you know who Nicki Minaj is?
No.
You don't have a clue who Nicki Minaj is. Do you know who Mariah Carey is?
Yes, I know who
Well, they're both judges on American Idol.
Right.
Nicki Minaj is she's a rapper. She's kind of like a little, you know who Little Kim is, right?
Right.
Like a newer version of a Little Kim.
Oh, okay.
But they're both new judges, and they got into a fight. So is it black on black crime there too?
Did they have a real fight?
No, just a verbal. You know
just
how
right.
young ladies talking back and forth. I think one threatened to hit the other, or
black on black crime is out of control because of the destruction of the family. The kids are not taught how to respect themselves.
Well, these are millionaire women right here. They're successful.
I mean, they still lack the character that it takes. You can have a whole bunch of money, but yet be morally bankrupt.
Gotcha.
And that you don't know how to treat people and respect different opinions. And that's one major problem in the black community. You are not allowed to have a different opinion, or you will be attacked, especially if you're a conservative Republican.
Yes, and so how long have you been a Republican?
25 years.
And would it take, how much money would it take to get you to convert over to like a Democrat?
There is no amount of money to get
really?
to do that. No way.
Like even if they made you like the head of the Democratic Party?
They would never make me that. I would never accept that. But listen, the Democratic platform goes against what you believe in.
Yes.
Same-sex marriage, abortion, weaker military. They don't believe that blacks are capable of taking care of themselves and working for themselves. They want to take care of you while they and their families go out and work and earn their way to have a good life. So I don't know why anyone would want to be a part of that party.
All right, somebody's knocking at the door, but I really want to thank you for your time, man.
I want people to tune in tonight to TJ Holmes Show. If you really want to see a shootout, don't sleep. Tune in.
Ooh.
Right. So y'all heard what Jesse Lee Peterson said. Now again, this is at the same Don't Sleep event. Now we saw Michael Eric Dyson, 2.7 thousand likes to 17,000 dislikes. Family, would you like to see what the counter was on Jesse Lee Peterson's? There you go. And I only liked it because this was right after I saw Michael Eric Dyson's. 4.3 thousand likes to 661 dislikes. Let's look at the comments, shall we? They actually praised this black man. Lord have mercy. Jesse Lee. PD Chicago, you ain't shit for that comment. Busty Lee Peterson, you ain't shit. He got a Coon Trainer Award. He's above reproach. Yeah, so Jonathan Greenblatt, to hell with your cosign. I can't play this because it has violence in it, but she got hit with a pot because she tried to get busy. Here we go. Y'all will like this.
Man, let's get it, man. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Get some. It's just a dog. You all right.
Boy, let's get these goat water. What we about to do? Get these goat water, boy. Let go.
You know there's some black folk about to go see their country family tomorrow.
Water. Yeah. Boy, we gotta get this pig. Gotta cut his nail. Get it. What? Yeah, cut his nail. Come on, get it. Get it right here. Get it. Get it. Get it. Come on. Get away from me. Get away. Boy. Gotta kill that goddamn chicken, boy. Bro, what? Here you go. Bro, what? Go ahead. Take her head off clean. Don't make her suffer. Take her.
There you go. How many of y'all see? PD, nah, he ain't Uncle Ruckus. Charles Barkley took that over. Jesse got humbled. He can't have that no more. That's Charles Barkley now. Let's go. Get some. The little girl beat up that river there. Get some. Get some. Get some. Get some. That white teacher is heated. Get some. Get some. Get some. Damn it.
Black History Month.
Why Black History Month? What about football or Black History Month?
Black History Month.
Why Black History Month? What about football?
Cause I love my people over that football shit.
So you choosing Black History Month?
Hell yeah. Every time. February, baby.
Why though?
I just told you I love your little chocolate ass. Why you mad at me? Because I love you more than I love football. That's the problem.
That's my man. That's my man. I ain't watched a football game start to finish in 6 years. Can't play that has music. There you go. This is what arguing with a woman look like. Hey, black women in the comment thread, y'all about to get offended. Get some. One more time. Get some. Get some. I'm going to risk it because y'all got to see this. I'm going to risk it.
I know you didn't. I know you didn't just sit on.
She just fell out, boy. I get some.
Samaj,
Ma'am,
what are you doing?
wash the dishes. I didn't taking a picture of me.
I'm not taking a picture of you, but you making a mess. You got water everywhere.
You got shoes on, though?
I got shoes on though. What that mean?
So, go there and clean up.
There you go. There you go. Take them. Yeah, go on out there. I'm washing the dishes. This comment always take me out. What is this man doing? What is this man doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing, family? I don't know what the hell he's doing. Y'all got that goddamn rolling, man. I don't know what he was doing.
I ain't did nothing to nobody. Ouch! You holding my arm too tight. Garfield! Ouch! Garfield!
Do you know Linda?
Yeah.
Did you bite her?
No.
You're on camera biting her.
Fuck!
We're gonna have to lock you up now.
Go ahead, Red Joker. Yeah, get some. Oh, this mammy. I got to get Coonifer Lewis in the hizzo. Coonifer Lewis.
I was sick of him before he did all this. I don't care what he's dealing with. Shut your mouth. You go sit down somewhere. All them kids that look up to his ass. Hey, Kanye. My name is Jennifer Lewis.
Who cares?
I'm famous too.
What that mean?
Not
Ma'am, you only famous because you were the most hated aunt on the Fresh Prince.
famous as you. That does not excuse you from doing what you should be doing. Go get help.
Ma'am, you need to go get help. You came down her trying to stump for Stacey Abrams, and what happened? She lost. She lost. You did all that kicking up in the air, talking about we need to vote for Stacey, and guess what? She lost. Yes, Narmer X, that is her. She was the second aunt, Aunt Helen, the one with the husband and the stepkid. The one Will got caught when the bathroom door wasn't working. And she had sex with her husband in the shower and Will was stuck in there. They made her the ratchet aunt. Diva! That's her. They hold Janet, who was a swirler, in higher regard than her. Out of all four aunts, well, all three aunts, because we're not going to count Vivian, she's the least remembered. I've seen enough Will Smith clips from the Fresh Prince. They don't even have a clip of her. Oh, yeah, she did hook up with John Voight and admitted it. That man never admitted, hey, I slept with Jennifer Lewis. She made sure to tell everybody I took that man down after being with him in Studio 54 back in the 80s or 70s. She admitted this. We didn't care. We weren't checking for her to see who she was sleeping with. But again, she came down her, tried to stump for Stacey, along with no ass Kerry Washington And guess what? And Natalie Portman. And guess what? She lost. Now she out here trying to read Kanye West the Riot Act. Man, if you don't go, man, out of respect for you being an old black woman, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Well. Go ahead, brother. Do it. Bang. There you go. Show your true colors. Oh, yeah, I played that last week. All right, folks. That is it on Twitter. Yes, she lost. That's it on Twitter things, folks. All right, this is perfect timing to lead y'all into Brother Beatzilla PDX. But I'd like to thank y'all for coming through. Hope you all have a great Thanksgiving weekend. And for those that are going to vote down here in Georgia in the runoff, I hope the election goes well. I'm sorry, the election goes well. You know, Herschel thinks it's erections. You know, it's all good. Shout out to Senator CTE. Shout out to him. But I hope everyone is well out there. All right, a couple things before we go. I'm going to, after I get off here, edit my cooking video, the first one for Thanksgiving. That should be up tomorrow, hopefully, if I'm not too tired. Probably see if I can do it early in the morning. And then I think the second one will be out on Friday. That'll be the one with the mambo sauce on it. Number 2, I know Friday is Black Friday. That's great. Cyber Monday, folks. Cyber Monday. You guys are getting an exclusive. Cyber Monday, my t-shirt store launches. Oh, yes. My apparel store will finally launch. Took 2 years. But it's finally launched. And I'm going to give y'all an exclusive. I'm going to show you the first design that we're doing. The wife and I. I'm still trying to navigate this site, folks. So bear with me. I'm still trying to navigate this site. Sorry. I'm not used to this. Okay. I'm going to show y'all my first design. Did I pick the right one? No, I did not. Sorry. Thought it was the right tab. Y'all are getting the exclusive. So that's the first design. It's just the logo on a t-shirt. And also a die cut sticker so far. So got one for men's and one for women's. And I'm going to do 2 different designs. One is just going to have the logo on it, and then one's going to have this statement on the back where it says, "Any day above ground, live it." So I have to finish tweaking that a little bit, but it will be up Cyber Monday with discounts for the holiday season. So we're gonna have fun. I gotta start putting something a little more away for the family. Oh yes, we will have it. Men, women, and children. We will have it. And as it grows, we'll start adding other things into it. And I'm gonna try to keep them reasonably priced. And yeah. So there you go. But anyway, let me get up out of here so y'all can get ready to go listen to Beatzilla. Thank you again for the show and coming through. And yeah, B1 Night Rider out. And y'all know what to do when y'all see those people coming for us.